So looking forward to the testimony and the word from God from our speaker today. But I just want to give a few tips, and you can feel free to write these down, because when I heard this information, I'm like, wow, that's profound. It's simple, it's practical, and it's profound. And so we're talking about mending broken pieces. And I think if we all are honest and scan over our life, there may have been some times in our life where we were disappointed, we were broken, we were unhappy, we were, whatever the case may be, we've gone through some trauma, we've gone through some divorces, some financial hardships, foreclosures, lost our jobs. So there are times in our life when we have felt broken. Yes. But the thing is, we can't stay there. That's right. That song says we fall down, but we get up. Yeah. So we have to take heed to the message. We talked about Haggai this past week in Bible class. He was talking about rebuilding the temple. And so when you have brokenness, you have to be mindful of how to rebuild the temple. This is God's temple. And so whatever we go through in life, it's just part of the process. Yes. It's not where we're supposed to stay. Yes. It's something that we're supposed to learn. I heard a bishop say, first comes the test and then the lesson. Amen? Amen? Amen. So I just want to share some things that I heard when I heard this information, and I thought it was something we can use daily to help us in our growth process. So the first thing the speaker talked about was own your own happiness. You cannot allow people, things to make you happy. Guess why? Because when those things are removed, they take that happiness with them. So you have to own your own happiness. It doesn't come from your spouse. It doesn't come from your cars. It doesn't come from your children. It doesn't come from your home. It doesn't come from your job. And it's not even your church's responsibility to make you happy. Amen. Happiness comes from God. Joy and peace comes from God. Yes. So we have to take accountability and responsibility for owning the peace in our heart, not in our things. Amen? Amen. Amen. The next thing is change and challenge your story. Sometimes we can talk the worst about ourselves. People don't even have to put you down. We can talk the worst about ourselves. Yeah, you've gone through some things. I've gone through some things. But when you tell that story, tell it from a stance of victory. Yeah. Tell it from a stance of being an overcomer. Yeah. Tell it from the stance of being a conqueror. Tell it from the stance that you have Jesus on your side. And if he's for you, he's more than the world against you. Yeah. So start to look at how you are telling your story. You're the writer of it. So change the outcome. Change how you're telling the story. Amen? Amen. The next thing is enjoy the journey, not the destination. Wow. How many of you have said, when I get that nice house, I'm going to be happy. When I have me a husband and some kids, I'll be happy. You get that nice house, now you're upset because you don't have nobody to put in the house with you. You get that nice car, and those kids, you got to pay for that stuff. You got to send those kids from college. You got to feed those kids, clothe those kids. So you can't wait until you get the destination. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. You have to make sure that everything that happens to us, it happens for a reason. There's a process to this. Yeah. So if you wait till you get there, you may not get there. That's right. But here you are to spend your whole life trying to get that $1 million, trying to get that dream job. But you live it every day. Put ownership into that every day. It's our responsibility. Amen? Amen. Amen. Don't delay your happiness. Waiting on something that may not ever happen. Amen? Amen. Amen. Put yourself on your calendar. If you don't find value in you, then who else is supposed to? And that's something, ladies, we are bad at that. We take care of everybody but us. That's right. We say we need to go work out. We say we need to go to the spa, get a facial. We figure out every way to talk ourselves out of doing something for us. That's right. Put yourself on your calendar. This men too. Put yourself on your own calendar, because you have to find value in you. Amen? Amen. The next point is to make time for relationships. Wow. Relationships count. First, your relationship with God is number one. Amen. This is the one we struggle with. We put God, we were talking one day, and the hierarchy has flipped You know, those of us who are maybe my mother's age or, you know, older, when they were coming up, it was God, family, community, work. Now it has shifted.
Yes.
And God and even family has gone down the list. People are like, I don't need nobody. I can do this. I got me. No, you need somebody.
That's right.
So take time first to foster your relationship with God. Then your relationship with yourself. If you don't like you, then it's going to be hard for me to like you.
That's right.
Amen?
Yes.
Amen. Next, you have to foster the relationships with your spouse and your children or your significant others, your parents, your siblings, and your friends. It's important to get together with friends.
Yeah.
I went to eat one night a couple weeks ago with my friends from middle school. Now, we talk periodically. We don't get to see each other all the time, but we've been friends for over 30 years. And we had a great time, like no beat was missed, really. Like we laughed so hard, we felt so bad we forgot to leave a woman a tip. We didn't go back and give it to her. But you know, enjoy your friendships, foster those relationships. I got my friend right here from middle school too, another one of my friends.
Amen.
You know, we don't talk all the time like we used to, but she know I'm there and I know she's there.
That's right.
Amen?
Amen.
So we got to foster those relationships. Nature teaches us there's no fruitfulness in being alone.
That's right.
You cannot do this alone. You can't have anything fruitful come in your life, in your business, in your church without relationships.
That's right.
So for those of us who say, I don't need nobody, that's the biggest lie you ever told yourself. Because God says, be fruitful and multiply. How you going to be fruitful with yourself?
Come on now.
Amen?
Amen.
So be fruitful and have and establish relationships. And the last tip I have is make sure you have balance to work and play.
Yes.
Another thing that's hard for us to do. Either we work too much or we play too much. If you work hard, to whom much is given, much is required. So that person has a busy schedule.
Yes.
But you got to remember to enjoy the journey and play.
Amen.
Laugh, live, love, and laugh.
Yes.
We have to be mindful of doing that.
Yes.
Live, love, and laugh.
Yes.
Have some fun. Don't take yourself so serious. There ain't nobody else taking you that serious.
That's right.
Amen? So have fun with your children. Have fun with your friends. Learn how to laugh at yourself.
Yes.
You know? Maybe you're not as thin as you want to be, but okay, enjoy the skin you're in. Maybe you're not as flawless as you want to be, but you don't think you're pretty, nobody else will.
That's right.
So, and if you play too much and work little, you're going to have a lot of fun, but you're going to be hungry. So you have to have balance. You have to play and work and have balance in that. Don't forget to laugh. Don't forget to love. And don't forget to live.
That's right.
And these are my little tips that I heard and I learned, and I'm sharing with you about mending that broken pieces and finding happiness in your life and enjoying the journey.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.